Hi guys, welcome. We have a few minutes before we get started. So, um, I'd like to point out my outfit today is provided by some great local clothing designers. So, if you enjoy my outfit, I've got this cute bunny crop top, and this is from my friend Bad Bunny. She's got, you can see the back here. Bad Bunny shop. She's got lots of custom, she designs her own clothing and lingerie and also pasties too. Fun stuff. You can find her on Etsy, and her Etsy is etsy.com/shop/Bad Bunny shop. Commercial number one. And then I'm also wearing these wonderful leggings. Awesome leggings, and you can't see through them. They don't fall down. They're a good length. These are from my friend. She makes pole clothing, workout clothing, and also bathing suits, and that's beckerla.com. And she's awesome. So check her out. Both local clothing designers. And then last, you can support me if you like these videos. All of them will be collected at my patreon.com/Mandy Mac account, and that's patreon.com/MAENDYMAC. And you can find all my workout videos there, including some of my pole stuff too, if you're into that, but lots of workouts without a pole. So let's get started. If you've never taken flex before, it's active flexibility. And we'll be working today on our hips and our abs. So switching on and off, doing a lot of different things, probably a little less crunches than you would imagine, but using our abs in a different way. And as always, we'll be using our breath. If you find yourself out of breath, then that means that you need to slow down and focus more on alignment rather than doing all of the reps. Never try to push yourself through anything. And if any of the stretches feel terrible, please don't do them. Everyone's body is different, so make sure you're listening to your body and your injuries. Pay attention to any of those. Don't try to injure yourself anymore or create any new injuries. All right, so today, just yoga mat as usual. We're gonna start actually on our hands and knees. So finding your tabletop position, making sure your arms are underneath your shoulders, knees are under your hips. And then parallel feet behind you. And then if your toes are doing one of these, try to relax the tops of the toes down onto the floor. And take care, if you've got the hypermobile joints in your elbows, try to keep the elbows soft, engage the biceps, spread your fingers wide onto the floor, and take 2 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then we're going to start to make circles around our palms. So transferring weight from fingers into palms and all the way back around. And don't make these fast. Do them slow, little small circles. Just feeling that gentle pressure into the floor with your palms and your fingertips. Maybe you start to feel the muscles circling around your arms. Reverse the direction of your circles. Don't forget to breathe. And then make your way back to your center. And we're going to move our head right and left. So looking over to your right foot and then over to your left foot. And we can time it with your breath. Inhale as you look one way. Exhale as you look the other way. Next time you go, you're going to get your trunk involved. So you're going to be bending your body, reaching your tailbone toward your nose on either side. So expanding and contracting your side body as you inhale and exhale. Do 2 more times, right and left. When you're done with all of that, bring your toes together, sink your hips onto your heels, stretch your arms out in front, relax your forehead onto the floor, and take 2 deep breaths. And then float yourself back to that same place, hands and knees. Make sure your feet are again parallel behind you. Spread your fingers wide onto the floor again, and then take a deep breath in. On your exhale, drop your belly down, stretch your tailbone up, press your chest between your arms in front, shoulders away from the ears, chin reaches up to the sky, cow pose. Take another deep breath here. Inhale. On your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine, push down into the floor to rise your middle body up, chin into chest, cat pose. And then inhale yourself back into your cow pose, filling your chest up full of air, stretching your neck long, shoulders away from the ears, and then exhale your way back into your cat pose. And keep going slowly, using your breath. Making sure you have equal weight on your fingers, palms, and knees, and that you're not shifting your weight forward or backward. You're staying right in your center. We'll do one more time, cat and cow. And then when you're done with all of that, return yourself back to a neutral spine. Bring your toes together, sink your hips onto your heels, and take a child's pose. Rest for 2 deep breaths. All right, try to keep your hips onto your heels as much as you can. Chin into your chest, roll up through your spine, coming up to your knees. We're gonna come all the way up. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips, and then again, parallel feet behind you. This time we're gonna tuck the toes underneath. And then if you feel yourself sinking back like this, you're gonna squeeze especially low butt here to press your hips forward. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Keep squeezing and pulling, clasp your fists together, and circle your wrists. And also breathe. Maybe on your exhale, you pull your belly button a little bit deeper toward your spine. Reverse the direction of your circles. And then stopping here, bring your fingertips to your shoulders and stir your elbows. Keep squeezing your glutes. Reverse your circles. Kitties are pretty active today. And stopping here, rest the tops of your toes back onto the floor. And then bring your hands back to your hands and knees position. Taking care that you're not shifted your weight forward or backward. You're nice and centered between your palms and your knees. Extend your right leg out to the side with a bent knee. Without moving the rest of your body, draw 4 circles with your knee. And just feel what's going on in your hip. You might experience some pops, crunchies, cracks, weird sensations. Just stir through it and use your breath. Reverse your circles. Remember, don't move the rest of your body. Woo, and then float that knee back to the earth. Take a resting breath in and out. And then check out your hands. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Press down into the floor. Engage your abs. Left leg's turn. Send it out to the side with a bent knee. Without moving the rest of your body, draw your 4 circles. Use your knee to draw those circles. This hip might feel a little bit different. My left hip is much more ornery than my right. There's lots of like going on. Reverse the direction of your circles. Breathe in through it. Remember, you can use your exhale to move that knee up to the sky. And then float that leg back down. And we'll take a child's pose, rest. Hips onto the heels, 2 deep breaths, let it go. All right, again, we're gonna roll up through our spine, so keep your hips onto your heels, chin is into your chest, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last, coming all the way up to our knees once again. Making sure your legs are parallel behind you, knees underneath hips, tuck those toes back under, and then again, squeeze low butt, press your hips forward, and then belly button to spine, interlace your fingers, and we're gonna make a wave. While you make your wave, just breathe. Imagine you're in the ocean, squeezing your glutes. Reverse the direction of your wave. Keep squeezing your glutes. Every exhale, belly button pulls deeper toward your spine. And then stopping here, shake out your wave. And then place the tops of the toes back onto the floor. We're going back to our tabletop position. Again, make sure your fingers are spread wide. Try to find your center, not shifted forward or backward. And then engage your abs. Send your right leg behind you. Straighten your leg and flex your foot. Without moving the rest of your body, bring the leg up and back down. So while you're doing this, squeeze your right glute to lift that leg. Imagine you're kicking your heel out and up. You can time it with your breath. Inhale as you lower that leg. Exhale as you push. And make sure your body's not doing like one of these or like these. You want to keep your middle body really, really steady, making sure you're not leaning into that left hip. 2 hips are in line. All right, find your max here. Good, kick that leg straight. We're gonna pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then keep it here. Stay here, point and flex your toes without bending your knee. If this feels good, you want to try to balance, send your left arm forward, right beside your ear, and breathe. Keep pointing and flexing those foots behind you. Those foots. Just one of those foots. All right, circle your ankle all the way around. Keep breathing. Reverse the circle of your ankle. Good work, everyone. Woo! And then stopping here, float that left arm down. If it's up, we're gonna externally rotate this leg from our hip, bending the knee into the ear. Once you get there, flex your foot. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, kick out back for 8. Inhale. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Really into your ear, like you're breathing it into your ear. Inhale. 2. Last one. And then lower that leg back down. Bring your toes together. Sink yourself into your child's pose, and you can lean into your right hip if that feels good for you. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, now float yourself back to that hands and knees, tabletop position. Making sure you're once again stacked underneath your joints. You've got a good balancing position. You're gonna engage your abs. Let's do it. Send your left leg back and flex your foot. So I'm gonna move over because I'm in a wall. All right, remember, don't move the rest of your body. You're gonna squeeze your left glute to lift your leg up and down. That's all we're doing. Use your breath. Feel strong onto the floor with those limbs that are on the floor. So right shin bone is strong, pressing down into the floor. And we're not going for height, we're going for form. Really try to straighten that knee. Ooh, my leg likes to externally rotate here, so I really have to fight to keep it parallel. Okay, keep kicking that heel up to the sky. Do 1 more and then find your max. Ooh, and pulse in your max for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then stay there. Keep your knees straight, point and flex your toes. If this feels good, you want to balance, extend your right arm forward, right beside your ear. Keep breathing. Good work. Every exhale, pulls your belly button deeper toward your spine. Keep your two hips in line. Don't lean into that right hip. Circle your ankle. Keep breathing. Don't bend your left knee. Sometimes knee likes to bend. No clue why. Reverse your circles. And then stopping here, float your right arm down if it's up. We're going to pull your left knee into your ear, externally rotating that leg from the hip. Once it gets there, flex your foot. Inhale. Exhale, kick out back for 8. Inhale. 7. Good, keep it strong. 5. 4. Inhale. Exhale. Woo! 2. 1. We did it. Lower your leg to the floor. Find your child's pose. Again, you can sink into that left hip if that feels good for you. Let it all go for 2 deep breaths. All right, we're going to do one more roll up here. So keep your chin into your chest, hips onto your heels as much as you can. Roll yourself up. Excellent. All right, we're going to switch ourselves around to a seated position. All right, in your seated position, make sure that your knees and your feet are hip distance. And then we're going to walk our feet a little bit closer to our body. Not too close. You don't want to have your knees and everything all up in your chest or anything. So make sure it's a comfortable position, distance away from your upper body. And then bring your hands to a fist. We're going to tilt our upper body all back in one piece. So engage your abs, keep your chest lifted, and watch the shoulders and the ears business. Keep them out. We're going to inhale the fists up to the sky. And then exhale, bring them over to the right. Inhale, fist to the sky. Exhale, fist to the left. And then keep breathing in this way, right and left. Keeping your legs parallel, so watching that those knees don't wander off to the side. Every inhale lifts your chest up higher. Exhale, twist. We'll do one more time, right and left. It's okay if you're going slower, don't worry, just do as many as you can with good alignment. Make sure you're breathing. When you're done with this one, relax. Woo! Good, take 2 deep breaths. Relax shoulders. All right, we're gonna slowly roll down through our spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. So first you're gonna feel these vertebrae go down, and then these ones all the way up to your head. So try not to crash all the way down. We're gonna use our breath here, of course. So again, legs and feet are hip distance. Feet are a little bit closer to your butt, but not too close. Arms are out in front like a zombie with your palms down. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, drop your chin into your chest. Relax your shoulders. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Now our back is curled. Keep this curl feeling. Stare at your belly button and roll down for 8, 7, 6. Relax your shoulders. 5, 4. Try not to crash. 3, 2, 1. Once your head reaches the floor, bring your knees into your chest. Hug them close and rock your body right and left. And just breathe. Try not to roll over. Excellent. And then stopping here. We're going to place the soles of the feet back to the floor. Again, a little bit closer to your butt, but not too close. Make sure your feet are still facing forward. Arms are down by your side. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine so your whole back is flat onto the floor. Feel your ab muscles engaged. Then squeeze your butt, especially low butt here. We're going to float our pelvis up to the sky. Woo! When you get there, relax your shoulders and then start to draw circles with your hips. So take it slowly. On your exhale, you're going to press your hips up to the sky, squeezing your glutes. Belly button is fine. Inhale lowers the hips. Whole time, keep those shoulders relaxed. Sometimes they like to try to lift hips. No clue why. They don't work that way. Reverse the direction of your circles. Stay with it, breathe. And try to send all the energy, including that breath, to your hips, pressing them up to the sky. And then find your max, wherever that is. Relax the shoulders and pulse. Squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then soften and lower this time top to bottom. One vertebrae at a time. Doot, 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 doot. Once your hips reach the floor, float your knees into your chest. Relax. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, and then keep your knees tight into your chest. Keep them glued together. Ankles, knees, inner thighs. Bring your arms out like airplane wings with your palms down. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, hover and float your knees to the right, but don't let them touch the floor. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Inhale your knees back to center. And then exhale your knees to the left. Again, don't let them touch the floor. Keep the rest of your body still. Inhale, knees back to center. And really feel how your breath is powering this movement. So exhale to let go. Inhale to pull back. And only go to your personal range of motion. So if you find it really, really hard at one point, you can't come back, then that's your max. One more time, right and left. And then stop with your knees in the center. Hold on tight, relax. You can shake your head right and left. Take a deep breath. All right, then place the soles of your feet back onto the floor, keeping your feet and your knees hip distance. Bring your arms back down by your side with your palms down. Take your deep breath in. Exhale again, belly button is fine. Squeeze your glutes, float your pelvis up and back down again for 8, 7, inhale, exhale, 5, good work, relax those shoulders, 4, 3, every exhale, belly button pulls deep toward your spine. Last one, stay and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then hold and squeeze at the top for 4. Relax your shoulders. 3, 2, maybe higher at the end. Woo! And then soften and lower from top to bottom, 1 vertebrae at a time. Woo! Once your hips reach the floor, float your knees back into your chest. Hug them close. Relax. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, the next one is a hollow body hold. So you're gonna bring your chin into your chest. You're gonna reach your arms right beside your ears. So stretching up toward a diagonal. And then keep your belly button pulled deep toward your spine. Your whole back is already flat onto the floor. Keep it there. Stretch your legs out straight. Keep them glued together. Stay and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then pull your knees into your chest, relax your head, whoo, take a deep breath. Don't think about that second set. All right, second set happening right now. Here we go, chin into chest, reach your arms up overhead. Yay, stretch your legs out. Belly button to spine, squeeze the legs together, stay and hold for 8, 7, relax the shoulders, 6, 5, 4, belly button pulls deep toward your spine, 2, 1, pull your knees in, relax your head, take 2 deep breaths. Good work. What time do we got? Ooh, plenty of time to do the next one. All right, so we have, again, legs down, same position that we've been doing before for our hip bridge. This one we're gonna take it in little segments. So we're gonna go up for a full count of 4, so don't go ding. You're gonna go slow. And then we're gonna pulse, and then we're gonna hold, and then you're gonna roll down slow, taking all of your counts. So here we go. Arms down by your side. Feet and knees are hip distance, toes facing forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, belly button to spine. Squeeze your glutes, float your pelvis up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Then pulse for 5, 6, 7, 8. Then hold and squeeze. Keep squeezing. 3, 4. Then roll down 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. We're up. 2, 3, 4. Then pulse for 5, 6, 7, 8. Then hold and squeeze. 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4. Then roll down. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. We're up. 2, 3, 4. Then pulse for 5, 6, 7, 8. Then hold and squeeze. I like this song. Squeeze. Relax your shoulders. Maybe squeeze higher. Woo. Then down. 6, 7. Last one. Make it best. We're up. 2, 3, 4. Then pulse for 5. Woo. 6, 7. Squeeze that low, but now you hold. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Belly button to spine. Squeeze up higher. Then roll down. 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Pull your knees into your chest. Whew. Hug them close. Relax. Take 2 deep breaths. Hips are alive. All right, let's bring our legs bent to a tabletop position. So make sure your knees are not floating in toward your chest like this or away. You want to have them just perpendicular here, and legs are bent 90 degrees. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Whole back is flat into the floor. Place your palms onto your legs. We're going to do dead bug, one at a time, right and left. So right leg, right hand reaches away on your inhale. And then on your exhale, pull belly button deep toward your spine, float that hand back to the right leg. And then left leg's turn. Left arm, inhale. And exhale. So careful not to move the rest of your body. Remember, you're a dead bug. Just your arms and legs are moving. I guess rigor mortis has not set in. This is gross. I'm going to stop talking about dead bugs. Just breathe. So again, really feel how your breath is powering this movement. So every exhale, really pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Don't be afraid to exhale really, really loudly. I enjoy doing it. So let's do it together. One more time, right and left. Make sure your shoulders stay relaxed. Shoulders like to hold a lot of tension. Always try to notice what those shoulders are doing. Last one. Then float your knees into your chest. Relax. Take 2 deep breaths. All right. Let's do one more here for our hips, pressing them up to the sky. This time we're going to march our legs right and left. So again, find that place. Legs are parallel. Arms are down by your side. Take your deep breath in. Exhale, belly button pulls deep toward your spine. Squeeze your glutes. Float your pelvis up to its highest height. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Hey, Leo, we're going to march knees up right and left for 8. Take it slow. 7. Keep squeezing your glutes, especially that low butt. Hips should stay lifted. Belly button to spine. Especially if you feel this in your lower back, you got to squeeze your glutes a little bit more. Feel free to go slower than I'm going, but try not to go faster. Yeah, 3 more. 3. 2. Last one. Woo! And then at the end, let's squeeze our glutes, lift our pelvis up even higher. Exhale. And then soften and lower top to bottom. 1 vertebrae at a time. Woo! Once your hips touch the floor, float your knees back into your chest and relax. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, last one for the abs before we do a little bit of a stretch out. So place your fingers interlaced underneath your head. Relax your head on top of your fingers. Relax your elbows down into the floor. Keep your chest open. We're gonna do a reverse crunch. So your knees are gonna go into your nose. We're gonna go slowly using our muscles and not momentum. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, knees to nose, and lower back down for 8. Inhale, exhale. Keep your head on the floor. Good work, 4 more. And no worries if you can't do all 8, just do as many as you can using your breath. Remember, you can use your exhales to get that motion going. I think this is the last one. Woo! And then stopping here, pull your knees into your chest. You can rock your head right and left and just breathe. Excellent work. Abs and hips are alive. And then stop your head if you got it rocking. Place one hand on either knee and stir your knees out and around. And maybe you'll notice your hips feel a little bit more open or loose maybe than before. And it's okay if they don't too. Hips get ornery sometimes. Reverse the direction of your circle. Maybe you can relax your legs so much that you're just using your arms to stir around. And then stopping here, we're gonna clasp our fingers 2 inches below your right knee and then stretch your left leg down straight. If your left leg isn't touching the floor straight, you're gonna just flex your foot here. And then pull your right knee into your right armpit. So avoiding your rib cage, but pull it close toward the midline. Relax your shoulders on the floor. Take 2 deep breaths. And then place your left hand across on the outside of that right knee and bring your right arm out to the side with your palm down. Take your left hand and cross your right leg over to the left side of your body. Your hip can come off the floor, but leave your shoulders on the floor. And then turn your head all the way to the right, perhaps getting your right ear to touch the floor. Take 2 deep breaths. On your inhale, imagine your spine lengthening. And on your exhale, maybe you find a little bit more twist. And then roll yourself onto your back, again, pulling both knees tight into your chest. In fact, if you can reach around on top of your legs and grab onto your elbows, try that. If you've got that, relax your head back down and try to flatten your shoulders back onto the floor. Compress those legs close. Take a deep breath. Once all of the air is gone, interlace the fingers, clasp them 2 inches below your left knee, stretch your right leg down flat onto your mat. Again, if it doesn't come flat, you can flex your foot, try to engage that quad muscle. One day, maybe it'll touch the floor. Then pull this left leg, knee into your left armpit, and then toward the midline. So not like out to the side, really toward the midline, but avoid your rib cage. Relax the shoulders flat onto the floor. Take 2 deep breaths. And then take your right hand across to the outside of this left knee, left arm out to the side, left leg falls across to the right, head twists all the way to the left, maybe your left ear comes to the floor. Wherever you are in your spinal twist, take your 2 deep breaths, and maybe you imagine your body wringing itself out after all that hard work. Once all of the air is gone, you might want to allow your body to just take a relax, letting your body fall wherever it likes. Or if you're using this as a warm-up for the rest of your workout, then you can pop yourself back up and get ready to do whatever you had in mind to do. Hopefully your hips feel a little bit more loose, maybe lengthened, maybe a little bit more open. Maybe your abs feel a little energized. Maybe you started to sweat a little bit, nice cardiovascular action. If you have any questions about anything we've done, I'd be happy to answer. I can put you all on not mute and say hello. Ooh, there's so many of you. How's it going? How do I do this? Unmute. Oh, I can't do it. Ah, I'm put on the spot. Well, hi, everyone. I hope everyone had a good workout. Does anyone have any questions? No. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for working out with me today. I hope you feel good for the rest of the day. And tomorrow we'll be doing something different, something else. Hey, Laura, I see you're practicing your splits. Love it.
I'm trying.
I love it. Yes, be patient with your body. Just breathe.
I can cheat on everything. You can't see me.
Well, they look a little bit deeper. You got to squeeze that glute there. Is anybody else working on splits? Yeah, Amanda.
Trying to get back into it. My hips are so tight.
Oh yeah, I totally understand. Well, feel free to like try going into your splits now. The hips probably feel a little bit ready to go if you wanted to dive into it. Yeah.
I have a question too. Do you, maybe for an upcoming class, have anything for like wrist and hand tightness and pain?
I was totally planning a hands and feet class for next week. So yeah,
Awesome.
for sure. Excellent. Nice. Does anyone else have any suggestions for upcoming?
Do you ever do a neck class?
Neck class. Yeah, we can do head, shoulders, and neck too, for sure.
Yeah, I would love that too.
Oh yeah.
You could also do an explicit splits class.
Yeah, I was planning a splits class too. Yeah. Yeah, that one I'll have to prepare everyone because we'll need our yoga blocks. And
Yeah, splits. I'll do that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll teach you guys a good way, a safe way you can practice the splits on your own too. So that'd be
What about stretching our teeth and eyelashes?
You know what? I'll figure out some good exercise. It'll be next year's April Fool's Day class. I'll be like, we're stretching our eyelashes. Open, closed. Excellent. Well, thanks so much for sharing your morning, your workout with me. It's so much fun.
Thank you.
Everyone. So thank you. And have a wonderful day. Please stay healthy.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.